Good morning or afternoon. This is Mr. Cohen. I'm going to talk to you today about the tic-tac-toe method for the expression 6x squared minus 13x plus 5 in factored form. When the coefficient is greater than 1, which is our a term, then we see that our a term is equal to, this is the whole term by the way, a term is equal to 6x squared. Our b term, the whole thing, is equal to minus 13x. And our c term is equal to plus 5. We'll just put a 5 there. So the idea of tic-tac-toe is to line these out so that our a term is here in the first box of the tic-tac-toe. Our c term is here. And way down at the bottom, if I can get there, our b term is at B for bottom. So if I'm trying to figure these out, I'm going to fill in the a term and the c term. And this is our first example, so there's a couple of rules you need to apply here. We have 6x squared in our first tic-tac-toe. We have 5 as our c term. We're going to multiply these together, 6x squared. Remember, x squared is just x times x, but it cannot be combined with regular x, is 30x squared because we multiply the units. In our b term way down here, we'll just put negative 13x. So we're being asked to put the values in our tic-tac-toe box and fill it up that involve factors of 30x squared so that it multiplies across and adds down. So any of the values that are plus or minus 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30 are fair game for us. And I'm looking for something that is going to have a difference or an addition of negative 3 plus negative 10. So if I use negative 3 and negative 10, on the right side of my tic-tac-toe box, I'm going to have negative 10x minus 3x equals negative 13x. And if I multiply two negatives multiplied together make a positive, and I'm able to add those together as negative 13x and multiply those together as 30x squared. You'll see the beauty of the tic-tac-toe in just a minute. So if I'm going to go multiply across, I could go with something like 2x, and sometimes it doesn't matter these last 4 spaces or gaps, what we're doing here. But let's do negative 5 and negative 1. And negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5, so that multiplies up. If I go across 2x times minus 5 is negative 10x. And if I go across here, 3x times negative 1 is negative 3x. So I'm going to color, multiply up, and see, multiply up to 6x, multiply up to 5, and I'm making a mess, so let's erase some of that or undo it. Control Z, Control Z. All right, they're gone now. The final thing I need to determine is what are these actual factors. So I'm going to do my tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe, I figured it out. Yay, I have factored these using the tic-tac-toe method, the simplest method and the best way to use the factors of a times c and the addition of the two variables to the right. And I'm just going to use 2x, and I'm going across. That's this jelly bean